So I'm going to take a departure here because of this unique chapter in your life, and I want to show some pictures that,
Okay.
that kind of lead us into the moments or months right before, and then during, and then after your
Great.
diagnosis, and then we'll come back to the questions. So this is your husband and your lovely little Caroline, and this is what, about a month before
It
you're
was
diagnosed?
about 2.5 weeks before I
wow.
got diagnosed.
Gotcha.
Yes.
This is of all the pictures you sent me, this is my favorite.
Yeah, so that's post-diagnosis. It's a day before Caroline's first birthday, and 5 days after that, I was starting my clinical trial treatments.
Gotcha. And this is a rather special building.
That is the Ohio State University's Comprehensive Cancer Center, where I received all of my treatments, and that's a photograph I took on my way there to start my treatments.
Now, what city is that in?
Columbus, Ohio.
And that's where you grew up.
That's where I grew up.
It's funny how things work.
That's right. That's right.
So this is the thing that kind of started it all, wasn't it?
Right.
Can you explain
And
this?
Yes, so that is the tumor on my arm, and that's actually a picture of it, I think in February of 2017, a little further down the road,
Okay.
and you'll see there's like a little dot there where the biopsy happened.
Gotcha.
So
And so this is you going in.
that's me going in for transplant to the cancer center.
That's great.
Yep.
And just so the audience will know, some of the pictures are not the most heartwarming, but I want you to see and witness the experience that she went through. And then here you are.
Yeah, that's me in the hospital. My doctor let me sneak in and visit with Caroline because I was in such a bad mental state. She's like, you're not supposed to have kids up here, but I'm gonna let you sneak one if you go out to the lobby. So
Ah, she must have been a mother, maybe.
she was.
Yeah,
She
you go.
is. Yeah.
I love this one.
Same one.
Yeah. Now, explain this picture here for the audience so they'll know that it's not just blood.
It's not. It's not just blood. When you get a bone marrow transplant, it is a transfusion through the port where you receive chemo. And that looks small, but it's actually this huge bag of bone marrow. My donor had that taken out of her body, and it was flighted to me that day.
And you did not know her, correct?
I did not
Total
know her at
stranger.
the time. No, total
Now,
stranger.
if you didn't know how serious this was, this would be a comical picture, but
Right. My
what's
mom,
going on here?
well, my mom was with me. That's my full body radiation treatments. And those are also very severe because when you go into transplant, they have to kill off your bone marrow. So they give you full body radiation several times, really, really high dose chemo to kill off your marrow. And that's me on the table connected. They had that jelly thing on top of my head so the radiation didn't hit
Now,
my
is
brain.
Is that an outfit they gave you, or is that something you brought from home just to
Well,
be
that's
comfortable?
just yoga pants and a tank
Okay.
top with a bunch of wires all over
It's
me.
just tight,
So-
and I thought, well, maybe there's something to do with blood flow. I was
No,
just
no,
curious
no,
when I
no.
saw that. So yeah,
So-
some of these pictures are a little harrowing, but
Yeah,
what's
that's
going on here?
transplant day.
Okay.
That's when I'm receiving it.
And I remember in your caption you said you felt pretty
I
rough in
felt
this picture.
very badly.
What did it feel like? Can you describe that in a few words?
The
to be
sickest
honest?
I've ever felt in my life.
Just weak, or like you want to throw up all the time, like dry heaving, or
All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from weakness to not being able to stand, walk, needing help to use the restroom, all of it. All of it.
I love this one.
Yeah. So that's right, pretty close to when I got out of the hospital, but I
Mm-hmm.
still had to stay up in Columbus and stay close because you're so immunocompromised. We had to stay up there for 7 months. And that's
there's the fan.
Easter after, like 2 days after I got out.
Okay.
So
And then I think this is about 100 days out. Or maybe you're
that's
a little
100
bit off.
days out. Yep, that's 100 days out where I'm getting the news that I get to come home to Louisville.
And what I love, because you're so thorough, I didn't want to get into too many specifics, but I just kind of printed out the sheet of all the pictures. You did a very extensive journey blog
I did.
of your whole experience. And if you want to share the website out,
Sure,
and we'll put it on the screen.
it's casecured.com, a little play on me being a lawyer. My friend Elizabeth Post helped me come up with that. But
That's great.
yeah, that was
Casecured.com.
casecured.com.
It's very thorough, but we've got a lot to cover, so I'll leave that to whoever wants to look into it.
Yeah.